Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Ladies and gents and ladies.
You are listening to the Shh, Don't Tell Mom. You have to say shush because that's the actual name of the podcast. I know you don't like the shush, but you got to say it.
3 H's and 3 dots.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hello! Shh. Oh, what? Are we doing our normal intro?
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hello and welcome to Shh, Don't Tell Mum. My name's Barney.
And I'm Jamie.
And this is the #1 parenting podcast in the world.
Please don't Google that.
Definitely don't Google it because you won't be able to find it. So, welcome. We're on our 8th week of episodes and I feel like it's longer. I feel like it's been longer than that. I don't know why. I think it's because there's been a week in between each episode that we've done. Why do you reckon?
I don't know, because I feel like some days we'll do, like this week, we're actually recording the week before we go away to Morocco.
Woo!
But this is actually being released as we're in Morocco. So sometimes it feels like we do more than less. Like, we did the one last week and we were like, oh, it feels like we haven't done a podcast in ages.
Hello from 36-degree weather. Don't hate us, but...
Don't hate us. We're getting a nice tan.
Coming back with a tan, baby.
Oh, I'm so excited. You know when you just come to the brink of your... end of your cycle for work and you just want that break. That's where I'm at right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fully prepping for holiday. I got a haircut today. I shaved my balls. How are you feeling about that?
Did you actually?
I did.
With the Manscaped?
I did. I used my Manscaped.
Oh, I got him that for Christmas. I didn't. My mum
Your
got
mum
you that.
got me for Christmas. Christine, thank you. I've shaved my balls just for you.
Isn't that weird? My mum bought him a...
Well, she just asked what I needed, and I was like, you know what?
And you told my mum you needed a fucking...
No, but every time, okay, if you get if you get a beard trimmer, right, like a standard beard trimmer, and you try, guys that are listening to this understand, if you get a beard trimmer and you try and trim down there, the amount of nicks, snags, cuts that you get using a standard trimmer, Manscaped, you can literally press that thing up against your balls and it will never cut you. It's a game changer.
And this is not an advertisement, by the way. So I'm sorry for every woman listening to this podcast because we have 75% female listenership.
Come on, fellas.
Know, which is mad. So you need to get the boys on.
The boys? I'm outraged.
Or they just don't fancy me. I need to get the boys on.
Hey.
I need to get myself out.
You are
right
in
now,
a snuggle outfit. You got to, maybe let's show some of those tatas.
Oh, honey, this is the way forward. This outfit right now.
It looks very comfortable. I will give you that.
Yeah, it's like my sofa.
But yeah, I'm fully I'm prepped and ready to go. I shaved my chest as well.
I even said, should I get my nails done just in case, I became not a Miss Jackman anymore. And unfortunately, he said no. So I have no. So if we get engaged, you're not going to see these beautiful hands until they're actually done.
The
then
stubs.
You're getting me a manicure or out there.
It's weird because obviously I would never say to you, get your nails done because it might happen. But also... I kind of have a thought process of how I want to do it anyway, so,
Oh my God, you actually think you know now?
Yeah, of course.
I don't think it will happen for a few years still. I
no,
still feel like
not
it's
a few years. No, it depends how nice to me you are in Morocco.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
It's not happening in Morocco, by the way. I just mean... just be nice to me.
Okay.
And then, the timing of the actual question will creep closer. Right, so normally we kick things off with a bit of a funny one, don't we? TikTok turn-offs. Do you have any for this week?
I do, actually. It's a bit of both. It's like the Britney Spears.
You're merging Britney with TikTok.
I'm merging Britney with TikTok because all these conspiracy theories are driving me mad. And that's my TikTok turn-off. I know because obviously my algorithm knows I'm Britney obsessed, so it will continually pull all these conspiracies and show me because I'll stop and listen to them. But I'm like, come on. She's a free woman. She can post whatever she wants. I know it's a bit wacky, but if you don't like it, you're obviously not obsessed with Britney if you're going to talk about Britney.
If you're outraged by it, if you're outraged by it, you don't need to watch it.
Yeah, but
so
it's
just leave
clickbait.
it.
So it's a little bit like going on the last episode when you talked about people that are hating on other people to get likes and comments.
Yeah.
And that's a very big turn off. So it's basically what you had last week. You had that as a TikTok turn off. This week, that is literally my TikTok turn off. For people that I adore and fuck off.
Britney.
Pound in the jar.
For people I adore.
We've
like
already
Britney.
donated £2 to this episode.
Go on, love.
I know.
Well, I mean, my TikTok turn off this week is... I actually have a weird thing that I spoke to you about earlier that I found out only today. I think it was this morning, the amount of money that people are making on Snapchat.
Yeah,
What's
you said
that
this.
about?
Yeah, but then I went on Snapchat.
There are like these influencers that are like big from the TikTok and Instagram generation, probably like the gen underneath us, so like Gen Z. They're probably in their early 20s now, mid 20s. And one of them was on a podcast and said that he makes over 50 grand a month. Generation that I was just talking about as well, that like 24-year-old, 25-year-old, there's still that trickle-on effect of people doing those really cringy, modelly videos that, hands up, I did when I was younger. So I'm not throwing shade, but it's like, it's been and gone. You can't do that anymore. You got to be a bit more of an authentic person. So...
I'm so confused.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know those like guys that like lift their t-shirt and they put their hand behind their neck and they're like, oh, my neck is so sore, but oh, look how good I look. That needs to stop. I've actually come across those on TikTok and gone,
no, the ones where they're like standing there and then they jump and the outfit changes.
we've done those.
I know, but years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
I'm
What is
like,
still
that
happening?
that is old content now.
And if I hear that song one more time, moose ain't sticking, water ain't sticking. If I hear that song one more time, I'm going to throw my phone out the window.
have we even done a video to that?
No,
song?
I added it as a sound to a video that I've made, but I didn't do that dance to it. There's a dance. There's a dance though. Okay.
Oh, I love a dance.
I know you love a dance, but we're not going to do it because we're old and we smell.
He doesn't
No, we
like,
don't smell.
I always
We're
have to
old.
force him to do the dances, and that's the best part about social media.
No,
is the
it's
dances.
not the best part.
Yeah, it's 100% the best part.
Oh my gosh, we're
Love
into
it.
TikTok for the different reasons. You know what I'm saying? So
Dances.
normally our next thing
And
we
he's a
talk about
dancer.
is about movies and series that we typically watch, or like movies and series that we've watched in the last week. What do we recommend? What do we enjoy? This week has been so busy that we haven't actually watched anything.
No.
So I thought I'd ask you something else, my love.
Go on then.
I want to know.
You were going to call me mum then, weren't you?
My love, my darling, I would like to know what are your top 3 movies of all time, and we'll go alternate. So you go, then I go. Top 3 films of all time.
I guess you're going to want to go first because you always go, okay, if you don't have anything, I'll go first.
No, because if you ask someone a question, like this is an interview tactic. If you ask someone a question that puts them on the spot, like what's your favourite of all time, or what's your favourite? Sometimes they're like, oh, I have to think about it, and then it makes them panic. So then the interviewee or the interviewer, can go, I'll start you off, and then maybe it'll help. It's an actual interview tactic.
Can you tell he's a presenter? Like he literally is a presenter. He went to school to learn about presenting. It's brilliant.
You're a little bitch.
Oh, shut up, you.
Was that? I don't know. I can't tell if that was mean or
We're
not.
really excited about this holiday. Can you tell? Really excited. Right.
Are you
okay.
gonna answer the question?
I know.
Or do I want to
right,
do you want me to kick you off?
Number one.
Like, is this your third favourite or your first favourite, or is this just top 3?
Top 3.
Okay,
I don't
just
know.
generic
I
top 3.
Yeah.
You can't place them.
Armageddon.
Ooh, start with an epic. I like that.
It has emotion.
It does.
Romance.
Yeah.
Thriller.
Great actors.
Action.
And the actors are great, let's be
Yeah.
honest.
So-
like Liv Tyler, you got Ben Affleck, you've got Bruce Willis. Yeah, I was going to
It
say
honestly
Bruce Wayne.
keeps you on your toes as well. It ticks all the boxes.
Ticking all... Okay, fair play.
When you envision a blockbuster, that to me is a blockbuster.
Ooh, I'm gonna keep that vein of that's a blockbuster and go in with my top 3. I watched it recently, Interstellar.
Right.
You haven't seen it, have you?
No.
It's a Matthew McConaughey film. He goes into space in order to save the world, but it's
Matthew
so
McConaughey.
good.
Oh my gosh, that's very similar to Armageddon.
Yeah, essentially. But like Interstellar is more, it's weird. It like gets a bit theory of relativity, scientific.
Very
it gets a bit
Terry
scientific, but I
Gilliam.
loved it. Oh my God, I loved it.
Really?
So now that we've gone blockbuster, why don't we, in the top 3, obviously your top 3 can be whatever, but I'm saying like maybe try to go for a different genre. Ooh, shake things up.
No, it's not a different genre.
Okay, so you guys sticking with the epics. Go.
E.T.
Oh, wow. I didn't even think of that.
E.T. great movie.
What a film. Oh,
Yeah.
my God. Yeah, you know what? Respect. I thought you were going to pick some shitty films.
No.
But you've actually gone with some really good ones. E.T. was amazing. Soundtrack, epic.
Epic.
Acting by that kid, by the way.
Epic.
Oh, my God. Was he a good
Effects,
actor?
Epic.
Yeah,
for the
its time, yeah, for
bloody
sure.
hell. You know, that's why they could never do another E.T.
Was it that guy that does that plays not R2D2? Who's the guy that is the famous. He
Yeah.
plays like one of the goblins in Harry Potter. He's like a really famous actor. Oh my god, I had his name in my head for a split second there. It's. Oh, don't worry about it. Anyway, people are probably screaming it while they're listening to this episode, going, "It's this guy!" But anyway, I feel like he might have been the guy that played E.T. as well. He played an Ewok in Star Wars as well.
Oh, Jesus.
He's like the G when it comes to acting for little people. My next one, Ex Machina. It's a.
I don't even know any of these movies. I haven't seen Interstellar.
It's a very relevant film for this day and age, Ex Machina, because essentially it's a film that surrounds 3 actors. So 3 actors in the whole film. It's Domhnall Gleeson. You really like him. He's in About Time, the ginger guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
These are quite modern. That's why you're younger. See, mine were like old classics. Mine were like
epics.
90s. Yeah, because that's when I was really into my movies, for sure. But you can tell we're different ages. Because guess what, guys? Guess how old I am this week. Leave the guesses in the comments.
Let's see how old do you think Jamie is? Oh dear, you're going to be saddened by some of the answers. Some people are going to say 45.
That's not far off. That's not a clue, by the way.
Anyway, Ex Machina, 3 actors. There's a girl played by Alicia Vikander, Domhnall Gleeson, and Oscar Isaac. 3 amazing actors. Essentially, Oscar Isaac is the creator of Google, let's say. It's not Google, but he's like the creator of Google.
Watched these with? I've been with you for 7 years.
Yeah, I think I actually watched it with you one time and you fell asleep, because like the second time I watched it. Oscar Isaac invites Domhnall Gleeson over, and he's created an AI robot, and the AI robot is played by Alicia Vikander, and it's about artificial intelligence, and it's amazing.
Wait, have I seen this?
You probably have, but I think you kind of fell asleep because it's quite a slow film, but it's so brilliant. It's such a good film. Your third and final option for this one.
I have to go with. I have to.
Are you going to say Indiana Jones to keep it epic?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Marvel Iron Man. The first
Iron Man. Ooh.
And can I say why? Because Marvel, we love a bit of Marvel in our
Marvel
household.
is fun.
We did this whole Marvel week when it was lockdown. I think that was one of my favourite parts of lockdown, was actually spending time watching movies. Now we don't really have time to watch a movie because Rocket will start screaming or singing or banging, so we don't really watch movies. We went through a stage of
late at night.
We'd get a cocktail of our choice, and then we'd sit on the sofa and watch a Marvel film. That was great.
That was good. That was in lockdown
time.
when everyone was getting severely unhealthy and drinking far too much alcohol.
Yeah, but you know what? I think we all deserved it.
We did, and we were having a great time as well.
The weather was
really fun.
great as well. It was great weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was actually, and we were just sat in the garden doing our jumping jacks in the morning. Oh my God. Although it was fun. But my final film, I'm kind of staying in the same vein, which is a bit irritating because I didn't want to, but Blood Diamond. It's just one of the best films ever made.
Didn't like it.
With Leonardo DiCaprio.
We really shouldn't be together. We are like complete
We watch
opposites.
films separately a lot of the time. Like I'll watch a film at another time.
But we're allowed our own interests.
Mate, for sure. I mean, I could have gone with Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Star Wars.
Don't like either.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You do.
I don't.
You didn't like Harry Potter?
It's okay, but I mean, it wasn't in my top.
Star Wars? You haven't even watched the latest ones.
I mean, that was because it was used to be a thing that me and my dad did, but it was so long ago. I haven't seen them for years.
I mean, I could have picked like my favourite James Bond film, which is Casino
we
Royale.
We need to stop with the film.
Sorry,
talk
I'm
now.
obsessed with films. Yeah, we're going to have to slow down. I was going to pick an animated film.
Oh, yeah, okay, shut up.
What's your favourite animated film? Talk to me.
Finding Nemo.
Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I think, it's got to be that or one of the Toy Stories.
It's just the actors, everything is great about it, the visuals. Actually, but the new Toy Story 4, very good as well.
I mean, but fuck you, Ellen DeGeneres. You're an arsehole. So,
what? Don't you dare say that.
Ellen.
I don't care.
Have you not heard all the stuff about how horrible she is to her staff?
Media can be really mean.
But the thing is, it's got to a point where
Karen.
It's got to the
You're
point
being
where
a Karen from what you read in the comments.
It's gone from
all the news articles.
Too many people have said that she's mean for it to not be true. Too many people.
You cannot judge until you meet her.
Okay, sorry, Ellen.
No.
I take it back, but
be nice to people. Be kind.
Okay. Karen in the comments. Speaking of that, go on, my love. Talk to me about your Karen in the comments for this week.
My Karen's in the comments. Okay, so it's this point where you dive in and go, I've got something. Hang on.
I do. I've got 2 things.
You got 2 things?
Got 2.
Oh, geez.
I'll give you my first one then.
Go on then.
So my first one is there's a guy called Olivier in my comments in every video that I've posted in the past week trying to get me to buy Bitcoin. It's pissing me off so much. I'm trying not to retaliate or delete the comment or anything, but it's pissing me off a lot now. It's like, I made $9,000 by trading Bitcoin. You should join me. And I'm like, dude,
it's
you've
obviously
got
no, it's a bot, babe.
Yeah, I know it'll be a bot, but it's still annoying.
It's 100% a bot.
Yeah, it will be. Go on then. What's yours?
Okay, so mine's not really a Karen in the comments this week. We were talking about the birth on the last podcast and we posted that video and people were thinking I was pregnant again because I was so emotional. And I was like, they were like, oh, they thought there was something wrong with Rocket. Like, what's that Rocket done?
Oh, wow. No, you literally just totes the mosh about talking about your birth story.
Yeah. So that was only it. It was pretty chilled, to be honest.
It was quite an emotional week last week, though, wasn't it? I was a bit down, and we were doing our other episode, which was, quite intense.
That was this week. So it was this week is emotional.
This week's totes the mosh.
Yeah, we're coming to the end of it. I think that's what happens when you come to the end of, the cycle before you go on holiday. We don't follow like half term.
No.
Times, but we didn't realise we're going away when it's half time, so it's going to be manic, and we tend to not do that, so it's going to be interesting to see how busy things are, and we don't like busy, do we?
Well, someone may have paid for premium security, whatever you call it. I paid for us to go through like the cheap, quicker security.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Just to take the edge off. Just to take the edge off before we go away.
We're staying in a Movenpick, which sounds lovely.
Yeah, nice hotel. Quite
Is it Movenpick or Movenpick?
Movenpick, but it's quite a corporate hotel, but it's lovely.
Okay.
It's like really nice, but it's a bit businessy. It's not like
We'll spice it up.
We like to go to boutique-y like hotels, don't we? That are a bit out there, a bit rustic, things like that. But then, we're at the Movenpick this time, and I think it's very central. So we're in the hub of everything. This is going to be really cool. My Karen in the comments is I posted a video on TikTok recently when everyone went out. You went out. Rocket was at nursery, so I had the house to myself. So I shut the door and I'm like, yay, and I go to play video games. And then I realised that I miss you guys, and that's the premise of the video. And then when I did that, nearly every comment from a guy was, don't lie, the first thing you do is you have a wank. And I'm like, yeah, exactly, that face. And I was like, why is everyone commenting this?
Did you?
Lies, first thing you do is get naked. No, I didn't.
Did you do it?
No, I didn't.
Did you do the deed at any point in the day when we were out?
No, I did not.
You've got that face on. You're
What
lying
face?
to me.
My
That
face?
Yeah.
No!
So you didn't
I did
jack
not.
one off?
No, I didn't. No,
Apparently,
I
the
didn't.
rumour is if you jack off a lot...
Whose rumour is this?
You get to anyone that
Wait.
has girl babies, they jack off a lot. That's the
What?
rumour. Yeah.
People that masturbate
So you better start jacking
a lot.
because we need a little girl.
Oh my God, what are you talking about, you nutcase?
Go on, off you go.
Oh my God. Jamie, you are a little bit too spicy for my liking
Thank
right
you
now.
very much, babes.
And someone said it's called, some guy put, I'd be going for a Tom Hank. And then I replied, it's Tom Hanks.
Brilliant reply,
I was
mate.
proud of that one. Thank
That was
you.
good.
So I guess we can skip Besties the Brit this week because you've already spoken about the Britster. But any news, any updates?
No updates. She just
I
keeps...
fucking hate this segment.
It doesn't really bore you.
I need to know what pills Brittany's on this week. Gosh.
She just loves posting. She's posting at the moment. She's done a second repeat post, which she tends to do quite a lot.
A second repeat
And she said,
post.
the first one was wrong. I
Okay,
posted
yeah,
it with a
that's
filter.
all right.
No, I posted it with a filter, but I've left it up anyway, so here's the actual real thing.
So then she has two of the same video back to back. Yeah, that's a bit weird.
That's what
She just doesn't care. She's got like 60 million followers. She just doesn't care. Like at this point, she doesn't care. You may as well be following someone like a friend of yours, auntie, at this point because they just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
When it comes to posting, that she's just like, I post what I want when I want.
And the
She's gonna
comments are
post her
still not back.
toenails.
Yeah, the comments are still not back.
Yeah, and she'll have like 80,000 likes on everything she posts. So it's like, who cares? I'm just like, at this point, I've given up. Now,
Product of the month. We haven't talked about the products.
oh, well, do you have a pasta product?
Pass the product.
Pass the product.
So we have had a multitude of prams in our time.
Oh, yeah.
We started with... I want to talk about that.
The first pram that we started
Yeah.
with was...
the Inglesina,
Yes.
which is an Italian brand, very, very sturdy. We could go shopping with this pram and get, if we wanted, 10 bags of shopping.
It's heavy though.
Heavy, doesn't
Yeah.
collapse. And then we went with...
I mean, it collapses, but minimally.
Then we went with the one where we travel with, which got stolen, which was unfortunate, and that was the Baby
So
Zen.
we went with the Jojo Baby Zen.
Baby Zen. And the one thing as a mother who likes shopping, I was like, we need something in the middle that does the same thing.
As a mother who loves shopping.
Yeah.
You literally sound like a Kardashian.
Oh, stop it. Do I actually? Like a posh
Well,
one?
you're just a posh one. What, are they not posh?
Wait, no, but they're American.
No, it's just ridiculous because you're like, as a mom who loves shopping and I need the pram that suits my needs. Like, no.
Yeah, it's like driving
Let's
a
be
car.
honest,
Okay,
we
says
take
you
what
with
we
the
can
car.
get.
You choosing, we need this car and this car and this.
When
I'm
did I
like,
become Lithuanian? She still can't do accents, by the way, just to let you know. Go
I
on,
talk
try a
about
Polish
it?
accent. Go on.
I don't even know what the Polish accent sounds
Exactly.
like. But can I just talk about my eye candy, please?
Go on, love.
We went for an eye candy and we went for the core. I saw it in cream and I saw
Isn't that Molly May?
Molly
you
May
said?
had one in cream. And I'm very like,
Molly May's got it. We gotta
cream
get
Cream is my favourite colour, but at the same time, you don't get cream when the baby is young and they're sick and there's crumbs and there's dirt
True.
and their hands are dirty.
But her whole house is like
Cream.
white and off-white, isn't it?
Yeah. So
That's
it was
mental.
in theme. So we went with the teal blue, I'd call it. Would you
Yeah,
say
I think
it
it's
was
like
teal blue?
electric blue. It's like a really blue. It's
And
good
and it collapses really small, basically like the Baby Zen, not as small as Baby Zen, but it also has storage space underneath, so it's a bit of best worlds, which is great, and it looks so cozy.
That's the thing that I would say is the best element of this pram
you
is
think?
for Rocket. Everything is like fur or fleece lined. So when you plonk him in and you snuggle him in, he must feel so toasty. He must feel like a little burrito.
It's so luxury. It feels luxury. It looks luxury.
Yeah, it's solid.
It's solid. It's a solid
Came
pram.
with two different sets of wheels, like one off-road and one for on-road.
Which is brilliant because we're in London and then we live in the city, so it's like back and
What?
forth. We are always
We
in
live
London.
in the country, we go into the city
London,
a lot.
so we can
yeah.
just change the wheels, and it collapses really easily once you can figure it out. It took me a bit of time.
But it's the same with every pram we've ever had, like figuring out how to collapse it
Did you
properly.
see that? There was a TikTok, and it was three guys at the on the airplane. Somebody was looking out the window, filming these three guys trying to collapse this pram to put it on the
I
plane.
love that.
And it made the bloody plane delayed. They had like 6 guys trying to work out how to collapse this pram, and the woman's there just laughing.
Oh no, so
that
savage.
must be really hard to do.
It is, like
All these
prams
types
are
of
all
prams.
totally different as well in the way that they collapse
Because
and
everyone
fold.
we've had has had like, oh, you've got to do this, but this.
Press
like,
this button and
if
flick
somebody
this.
just gave me any pram when it collapse it would take me a good 20 minutes
It
to
takes a
figure it out.
while, yeah. I mean, the only benefit of having like a Baby Zen like we were before is like it's like the one that all aeroplanes are like, it goes in our overhead storage. I don't know if they've got a deal with like aeroplane companies, but if you travel a lot, that's good. But obviously it's a bit flimsy and
But
like
that's how
thin.
ours was stolen, because she took it away and she went, I'll give it back to you at the end. She didn't give it back to us. And then when we were like, oh, we left the pram, they were like, we can't find it, sorry. Oh, and then we still complained about it and it never arrived.
Thieves, Qatar Airways, Airways, thieves.
And it was brand new, so it was like
It was new.
in mint condition as well. Heartbreaking.
mint condish.
Mint condition.
Beautiful.
So yeah, that's my pass the product. What's your pass the product?
Do you
matey?
like a pasta product, you know? I think that we are also, let's just say we're connoisseurs of prams. We are most definitely connoisseurs of water bottles because we have so many at our house.
We love water bottles.
I would buy like a gallon one, and because I'm like, I'll just have this 1 gallon and I'll drink
and it
this
doesn't
throughout the
fit
day.
anywhere.
That is the only issue. It literally doesn't fit in anything.
This fits everywhere, and it's the size of my head, and it's basically your day's worth of water. I mean, it takes me 2 days to drink this, but still.
Is that a day's worth of? I feel like that 2 of them would be a day's worth of water.
No, this is a day's
How much
worth.
is that? Does it actually say the amount?
I don't know, you bought it for me.
But these water
Where did you
bottles
buy
are
it?
brilliant.
TikTok?
Yeah, so this is like not a
TikTok
Stanley,
shop.
it's a copy of a Stanley. Sorry,
we
Stanley.
have a Stanley though. We do have a Stanley.
We do have a Stanley, but it
doesn't have
has
a
no handle.
because it was too expensive.
That mate, if you look on Amazon and you try and buy a Stanley
We've already
with a
spoken about this
handle,
in one of the
it's like
episodes.
over £100 for a water bottle. You crazy bananas.
So he bought me this with the handle, which has been really handy, and I definitely love it. But you've started using the Stanley,
Those handy
haven't you?
handles. Well, yeah, because I don't like the idea of having to lug around my gallon one if I'm trying to go
Can you just
anywhere.
throw that one away?
Oh, but
Please.
it's so good. It
No,
literally
it's not.
has your day's worth of water in it, because
And
it has little markers where it says,
For a
keep going,
man-
keep going.
And it's so ugly. Wait, that doesn't have the markers on.
It does. The
Does it
orange one does.
actually?
Yeah.
Where can I find the shop on here? My shopping.
What are you doing?
One order to ship. There you go.
40 ounce. Is that what it says? 40 ounces.
So what's a 40 ounce?
I have no idea. I'm not American. 2 litres?
It's 2 litres. No, it's not 2 litres. 1.1 litre.
That's crap. You need like 4 litres a day, isn't it?
Women should have about 2 litres. Men should have
cups.
about 2.6 litres. 40 US fluid ounces is 1.18. So 1.2.
So yeah, you need 2 or 3 of them. You need 2 of them a day.
God,
Told
I couldn't
you.
drink 2 of these a day.
Yeah, you could. You drink one of them in the cinema if it's Coke.
I couldn't drink it.
Sheesh. I'm outraged. I'm outraged and appalled, Jamie Lisa. So have you had any firsts with Rocket recently?
First was Rocket.
Because I had a absolute poo explosion. Oh, and Pampers sent me a really lovely package that was like it was called the Poonami Lag thing, and it had like body wash in it.
I saw this.
Yeah,
this was very funky.
It was very cool in like a little like Perspex container. I felt very bougie. And didn't they deliver it in some enormous box, you said?
Yeah, it was massive. And I was just like, I mean, they could have got a jumbo pack of nappies in there.
And they didn't. They gave me
didn't.
4 nappies.
Yeah.
It's fine. They've
With
been
the best of
brilliant.
friends.
No, they've been brilliant, and they've sent us like a load of stuff in the past, which has been great. So Pampers have been awesome for us. So
Now,
big help.
I want to ask the audience,
Oh my god!
what would you like to ask us for this episode? See, this is why I'm not a presenter.
What would you like to ask us? maybe set them a question or a topic, and then they can say like, "What's your opinion on that?"
Think that quick.
Fudge
I
sickles. Fudge, I said.
Doesn't matter.
I said fudge. That's a £2 coin as well.
because it was bad.
You're a disgrace.
It's bad.
You are a disgrace. No, I
Honestly.
think that firsts for babies, if you've ever had like a really hyper
so you're
unique
doing this
experience.
now?
Yeah, because you suck at this. That was aggressive, I'm sorry.
He's really aggressive. Like, we've actually had talks recently about his aggressiveness. We have.
Oh
2
my
days ago, I was
God.
like, you need to chill out. Like, you need to take a Xanax.
Oh, funny. So, if you've had any firsts with your child recently that you think are hyper unique, so unique to you, I did this with my kid, he did this, she did this, and it was crazy, hilarious. We'd love to hear your stories, and we'd like to read them out on our podcast. So send it to itsthebankses@gmail.com. That's itsthebanks with 2 S's at gmail.com. Or just comment it under one of our videos, and we'll make a note of it.
Yeah. Sounds good. High five to the episode. We've got to go because we've got to go into London. Oh. We're having cocktails. Cocktail o'clock. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And it really does help to obviously comment and... I can't speak today.
Get off your phone then! You keep going on your phone while you're talking.
Right,
You're
I'm
not
doing this again.
concentrating.
Okay,
Go
okay.
on. You're going to get this right.
If you do like it, please give it a rating. Don't give it a 2. Somebody's giving it a 2. I know.
Did they write why as well? They just gave it a 2.
Just gave it a 2.
That's bang out of order.
I know.
Is it because we talked about poo?
Probably Christine.
It's probably your mum.
Yeah, probably my mother being like, she talked about poo again, remove them. So yeah, honestly, if you are, it really does help the pod. Otherwise, we can't keep it going. So yeah, please give it a rating. Please give it a comment or a share. And just, be fabulous. Oh my God, do you remember we used to do that on YouTube? Be fabulous.
After everything we do on social media, you're like, please like it. Please follow us. Please, sir, can I have some more?
Am I going to do
If
all
you
of
like
that?
it, just like it and subscribe to the fucking channel, all right? Love you.
Now I have to get out of here because you got to do a secret.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, you put me on the spot, so you got to do a secret.
All right, go on then. Get out.
Okay.
Well, Jamie's not going to... she's going to be editing this, so I can't give any spoilers away for her birthday, because I was going to tell you guys what I was going to do for her birthday before she knows about it. we may or may not. This thing, right, for me, I have a massive fear of heights. I actually have like really bad vertigo that weirdly I've developed when I was like 20. So like I never had any fear of heights. I've always been an absolute nutcase. I used to go rock climbing, all that kind of stuff. Now, for some reason, I just absolutely cack myself. And I don't know if vertigo as you get older is like a thing. But anyway, I guess it is because I've got it. And I'm facing my fears. And for Jamie's birthday, I think while we're away in Morocco, we're going to go on a hot air balloon ride. Oh my God. I'm absolutely terrified. But, you know, I'll report back with my findings and I'll let you know if I vommed off the side or passed out or who knows, maybe even, you know, crapped myself or something. But don't tell her. Shh, don't tell Mum.